All right, James has invaded the workshop again, and he was so excited about the Roma. I think he's decided to buy it.
I haven't seen it yet in person, and I've got a load of straps that I brought with me because they're 17 mil. So that was my one quest. I got the really hard part of the task was to look at straps, but I'm really excited to see how it turned out. I've got these. Look at these sort of period 17 mil straps. I've got here, and a NATO as well, just in case. So I got some 17 mil options.
Okay.
Let's see what it looks like. Oh, you got a case for it as well.
That's a gift as a bonus.
Nice.
The original case.
All right. Okay, let's have a look. See, you worked your magic. I saw on the video. Wow. That has come up so well.
Right.
Mika, what a piece. What a wonderful piece. Oh, and look at the signed crown as well. That's come up superbly. I mean, there's only even a little bit of, like...
There's almost no wear on the
almost
back at all.
Nothing there. On that, it's super sharp. You could, I mean, I will be shaving with this. As you can see, I shave with all my watches at the moment. But I love that. I think this little number plate logo at the top. That sort of rectangular box for the Roma.
Very cool. It's very well made as well.
Fantastic. I mean, what do we think? Brown, black?
I don't know.
Probably either. I mean, I think there's a little bit of colour in it, like a little bit of creamy colour.
Yeah.
So I think the brown. I think we'll try with the brown stitching.
I'll go and get your strap fitting tool.
Oh, did I leave it here?
No, Oh, do you have another one?
No, I wondered if I left it here.
One sec. Yeah, movie magic. All of a sudden, it appears.
This one hasn't got any spring bars in it, so I might have to put the black one on.
Okay, well I can get you a couple of spring bars. Just give me a sec. Actually, these were in my pocket already, so that's fine.
Okay.
I think that's 17.
Yeah, that looks like it'll fit. Let's see how pliable this obviously quite old leather is, or new old stockness is. Push this down through a bit.
Oh, I'm happy to see the watches I worked on yesterday are still running.
Are they all still working?
That's always nice.
That's always reassuring. They haven't set themselves on fire or anything. No. Okay.
Do you have any advice for us for fitting straps?
Don't scratch it. Yeah. Always go from the back. I think with any tool, always go from the back to minimise. You don't ever want to do anything. Okay. A lot of times it's quite tempting just to use your fingernail to sort of slice it in, but I think that you can always potentially make a bit of a mistake there. I would say on leather straps, which is what I usually have, it's always easier to just loosen up the leather a little bit, so it's not super tight. There we go, and you can always hear it clicking. Nice. Look at that. Well. That's a good look. That's looking pretty. That's pretty good. I think it was about £12 or something. So.
So that brings the total of this watch up to. It's not that much now, is it? I can't remember what we bought it for. We need to look it up.
It was like, was it 80 or 50?
That's nice, I think.
Really?
Yeah, so about 50. So plus the service of 170 is my service charge. So, we round it off at 200 then. You get a little discount for the added hunt.
Well, that's very generous. I feel like I owe you at least another
and a beer.
Yeah, a few beers and a dinner or something.
A couple of litres of
look at that
MG fuel.
That's great. That is looking great. I'm going to take off my old workhorse Grand Seiko.
Yeah, we'll put it next to it just to give you
look at that.
Give you an idea of the.
So this Grand Seiko is a 4520, which is the slightly smaller high beat movement.
Does look familiar.
You did service it, yes. So I think it's about 36mm. This Roma is a bit smaller, but
I guess it needs the Roma needs setting and winding.
Yep. Yeah.
It's a lovely watch. That is.
That's gone really well.
Isn't it nice to have the box with it as well?
Yeah.
I thought you'd like that.
It's the same. It's the same logo script.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
It's pretty close time-wise, I think.
What a piece of.
You can tell by James's smile that he's happy with it.
They got my new watch smile on.
Good.
This is brilliant. Thank you, Nick.
This is the equivalent of James dancing.
It's not often that you get that I mean, it's one thing to get something on eBay and you think, oh, that's really cool. That's a good bit of the collection. That'll be a good one for sale. But it's rare that I actually say to you, oh, I wish I had bought that.
Yeah.
Because usually we are talking quite a bit, or we might see something.
Well, speaking of Roma, I'll show you the Roma. I did the full service video on this one, and that's one I did recently. I'm waiting for a strap to come for it now.
That's like new old stock. Did you get it polished, or is it just
No, I think it's tungsten carbide ceramic case.
Wow.
So you see it's got a little chip there, which happens to them sometimes.
Right.
But this thing is, I don't think you've seen the video yet, but
no, I haven't.
It's a super compressor case. So you can see it has that typical little snap lever there where you snap it on.
Right.
And it's technically, it's like, they're super cool. These are incredible watches, but it's, you unscrew the screws here. Wait, I'm mixing, here are the two screws. You unscrew those, right. And then you can push the center piece out. Just like the other Roma, they are two-piece cases.
Yeah.
But this one is like a hermetic seal on the inside. But it's just super cool. Check out the video and you'll see how the construction is.
All right,
and,
I'm going to catch up on your videos. Yeah.
But let's look at how beautiful that dial is in the light.
Yeah. It's got a wonderful sort of fume, or some, you know, like a very gentle color gradient from dark blue to black, which goes well with a dive watch, I think.
Yeah.
It's like not. And now I've put fingerprints all over.
That's all right.
I've ruined it. I mean, you're going to have to throw this away. And it's also.
Okay, I'll just put it in the bin then.
Okay.
And you'll take the bin out for me, right?
Yeah, sure. That's wonderful. What a great piece.
I think that's a really great piece. I think it's.
Half the battle is getting into it.
And now, yeah, it really is. But so just one Roma next to the other. So
yeah,
that's
love it.
Probably.
This is going to go into
about 4 years apart, showing how quickly the styles.
Yeah.
Suddenly, all the trend went over to big chunky watches.
Yeah,
from the dress watch style.
Incredible. I'm in love with this. This is a great one. I love the feeling on the crown. It's very it's very grippy crown as well. Thank you, Mika. I will definitely.
Thanks for buying it.
First refusal on that one.
Saves me the effort of putting it up on the website.
Lovely. Thank you.
So James got his Roma on his arm, but we have brought some watches. So I'm going to show him some things I find interesting. I don't know if I've showed you this River Tommen before. The alarm. So speaking of 90s semi-modern watches, this is one I bought quite a while ago. I've serviced it. But look at this. It came with a full set.
Oh wow.
And it's the cricket.
Like the volcano movement, right?
Yeah. So you wind both ways.
Yes, time and alarm. So alarm. Yeah. Does it have 2 barrels then?
Yes.
2 barrels.
So you're basically winding each barrel by each direction, and you can.
You set the alarm.
Yeah.
And set the time. It does actually sound like a cricket. Yeah.
Well, that's the whole idea.
But
have a look at the dial. Look how nice it is.
Do I have to handle it while it's? Do I put it down when it stops ticking?
No, it's fine.
That's great. So it's like a sort of slate, almost like a slate grey, black, very black, but sort of slate.
Yeah, effect. But look at the finish. It's very nice, isn't it?
Spectacular. So did Revue Tommen buy the movement from the volcano? Did they? I think
they were in the same group a short period of time.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, Vulcane and there was part of the MSR group.
Right.
So they were in the same company. So Redware got to make some, basically.
You can see the perforations in the back here. Is this to enhance the sound?
That's to enhance the sound, yeah.
Yeah, so if it's
a very nicely decorated version of it as well.
Right. Yeah, because I've got the Nevada Wanderer.
Yep.
Which is the same movement
yeah.
Same 400.
But this one's very nicely decorated and quite a high grade one, actually. And these I've seen for sale for not too much.
Amazing.
Quite reasonable. It's like for £500 you can have a good working one of these.
Signed crown, double signed crown, and then the sort of wonderful grip on the top crown. The sort of wonderful stacked grip there.
Yeah. But it's a great retro design. It's one of the few modern watches I think that's a great looking watch. I'd like to wear that. And it's a cricket movement, which everyone should have in their.
Absolutely, and you've got to have an alarm. You've got to have an alarm. Is this about 38mm, 37? It's quite. It looks big, but I think it's because there's a little bit of an optical illusion there.
You can measure it.
I'm trying to estimate it, whether it's sort of 37 or it's difficult with the crowns.
I'm sure if you get estimations too far, we'll have a look.
Says registered model. Go on.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. While you're doing that, I'll just dangle an interesting key ring.
35mm. Yeah. Keep the key ring out of the
interesting key ring. Put this over here.
Nice gift from Nick. But yeah, no, just super nice watch to have the box and booklet and everything. So I'm very excited about it. I've never put this up for sale because I don't wear it a lot because it's so nice condition. I don't really want to bash it around. I should wear it, but I don't know. It's just one of these I've ended up collecting, if you know what I mean.
Well, I think you're luckily in the right trade for collecting these.
And of course, I did show you this one, which you can see the colour of the dial here. I'm very excited about, with James's fingerprints now.
Yeah, that's on there forever now. Sorry.
Let me show you another watch I think you'd enjoy looking at.
Okay.
This is quite special.
Okay, Turnomatic. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Like a applied sort of gilt on the markers and the
Yeah, it's very patinated, but the special thing, the serial number for this is it puts it in about 1948.
Wow.
So they only made ladies' movements, but they did a slightly wider ladies' movement, which is this one, the 1199, which was designed for men's watches. And you can see how they've filled out the case gap with this special ring. So this is could be, probably is the very first men's Turnomatic with the ball bearing rotor.
Incredible.
So I find this very interesting.
Yeah.
You can have a closer look if you want.
Will it fall out, or can I? Yeah, I'm okay to handle it with the movement. So this has got, what are this? So this spacer ring has some interesting sort of UFO style.
Yeah, well, that's
curves. Is that a shock absorber or
spring in there to keep the case ring in the case?
Right. Relatively small balance, of course. Everything's sort of scaled down that little bit.
Yeah. Next year they came out with the 1248, 1247,
which was in a lot more.
Men's size, yeah.
And which would run for many years. Yeah, and no loom on the hands.
It's a loom-free dial. It's
still with that wonderful font, but not an applied ball bearing logo. They're painted on.
Pre-applied. And you can also see the case bag is the same as you find on the bumper automatics.
Which leads us neatly onto, potentially, one of mine.
Okay, let's have a look at one of yours then.
Yeah, so that's...
So this is the watch that made yours obsolete overnight.
Right, okay.
Ironically.
Because this is a superior technology.
It was.
Yeah.
It really was, because it's smooth, and it's what do you say? It's not mono-winding, but it's...
unidirectional?
Unidirectional winding, that's correct.
Cool. See, I did learn. I read through the dictionary.
So we're going to service this one. I'm going to do a service video on that because it's quite an interesting watch.
It's a piece of history, right?
Definitely.
So shall I follow that up with the bumper?
Yeah, follow it up with the bumper.
Okay, so this is one that I think you sent me and said, this is a good buy.
Yeah, you showed me one.
And then you said this one's better.
Yeah, I said this one's better. And shall we reveal the price, what you paid here?
I think it was £82.
£82, full stainless steel case.
Yeah, beautiful dial.
That is a stunning dial. Looks much better in person.
It does, doesn't it? I gave it a little wipe, but I haven't cleaned the crystal or polished it.
No.
It came up very well. As you say, stainless case, wonderful finishing, got brushed sides. Yeah. Polished tops with some lovely little angles on it. Actually very reminiscent of the angles here. You can see the DNA on the Eterners,
so similar kind of a crab look to it though.
Yes. And this one's ever so slightly bigger. So this Simo, of course, had these bumpers for quite a while.
Matching straps.
Yeah.
You got the
similar level of age grottiness.
Proper grotty. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think
look at that one. That's like the Challenger Deep down there.
Well, we could boil a soup on these straps. Good broth.
Trench cuisine.
There you go.
And this also has that sort of wonderful curved back, which was in vogue, so a proper bubble back angle. I don't know if you can see that, if I displayed that correctly. And a wonderful type on the Simo Automatic. It didn't say bumper on it, but that's what they were. So we'll open that one up later. But nice to have those two next to each other, both with the
but while you have it there,
similar grotty straps. And you always know you're getting a bargain on eBay when it comes with like a little container full of parts that have fallen out. So that's something that Mika can tangle with later.
Yeah. Well, while you got it there, let's put it next to this one.
Oh wow!
Another project I have. So that's a Zoom bumper as well. I'm not going to remove the crystal here, but that's almost the same case, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean very similar.
You can see the same DNA in the case back.
Absolutely.
It's like different facets on the lugs there. But this is one I'm going to, All I'm going to say is very nice underneath the crystal, because I've had a sneak peek. But I'm going to do a separate service video on this, and maybe I can do them both at the same time.
Yeah.
Because this one, I do believe you said that the balance, somebody tried to change the balance stuff.
Yeah, I just actually showed the camera the sort of little container of parts.
Oh, yeah. But the thing is, we still have a good hairspring, we have the balance wheel and roller. I'm just going to get a star for it, and this will be running again.
It's amazing how tall that movement is. I don't know if you can get a side-on shot. I mean, probably do it more on the service, but it's very high.
I've done a movement review on these on the website,
okay.
so you can go and have a look. There says the height of it and everything there. But it's very good condition. All the screws are super clean. This is just begging for new balance stuff and be put together.
Amazing.
And yeah, that's super cool.
I might treat it to a new strap as well.
I think you could do with a new strap. Yeah, the axle for the weight is good. These are quite interesting. If I remember correctly, you see see these two screws here? They actually screw onto two little tubes on the dial. So the dials are screwed onto these.
Oh, right. So there's a bit more engineering to the dial.
Yeah, there is. And then you have there's a ring in here. So it's like the triplex. So you unscrew this and then you get it's a very...
Fascinating.
Yeah, no, this is kind of an engineer's watch.
It looks
solutions.
Thank you so much for putting me onto it. I've never had a bumper in the collection before, so I'm keen to get this one.
Oh, this is going to be cool. That crown could be... We could do something with the crown, couldn't we?
Maybe. It's got I mean, I quite like it if it works. I don't mind the patina on it. It is obviously a plated or non-fully stainless one.
Yeah, but James...
What?
How long have we known each other now?
What you're telling me is you've got a new old stock crown somewhere.
How long have we known each other?
A fair few years now.
A few years. And I consider you one of my better friends here in England. No offence to everyone else. Open your hand, put your hand here, open it up and tell me you wouldn't want to replace it with that.
Yeah, okay, that would work. Look at the knurls on that, which is not a phrase I often say. Fantastic.
New old stock. That off of the bumpers as well. That's the correct crown for your watch.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, spectacular.
Look at that.
Isn't that
going to look great?
Yes. Beyond great.
So leave comments if you think we should keep the old dial or pimp it up.
Oops, I'm afraid find it again. The universe has decided for us. Yeah. It's going to be the original crown.
There you go. That's your birthday present.
That's a good surprise, that one. Thank you.
All right. You have anything else to show me?
Yes. We have... where is it? Oh yeah, I haven't opened this one yet. Oh yeah, perfect. You sure you don't want to use that crown for your one?
I know, I have a few. I bought them, I bought a lot, of course.
Alright, so maybe let's bring this out. So this is...
Ooh, Le Bux.
So, yes, Le Bux. So this was on another... Yeah. And
Sumer.
Although you've said you should be picking these up because they're beautiful and the movements are great, and also they're good to learn on, which is good for me because I'm in the very early stages.
Oh,
that was the clincher. Yeah. Okay,
and how much was the auction? Because this is related to what you can pick up on eBay.
Yeah, this is I'm happy to say it's £59.
£59 for a beautiful Sumer with. Don't tell me. Let me have a look. Is that a starburst pattern in the back?
Yes. So that's an original.
So
this is a 16mm Omega stainless buckle original, unlike all the other ones you'll find on eBay.
That's the Speedmaster one, isn't it?
I think they were used for the Speedmaster, Constellation, yeah, anything in the 60s.
You lucky monkey. Yeah. Well, you clever monkey, because you saw it and you were first looking at the Sumer thinking, yeah,
it was a sort of yes, no, and then with the mismatched straps, I thought.
Yeah, and you thought also with the plated case and whatnot. But to be honest, the plated case is still very sharp.
Yeah, I think it will come up really well, and it has the crown,
original crown.
The dial is fantastic. The hands are very fine.
The dial is beautiful. It's absolutely perfect. This is such a nice. This is something about it because the hands are so slim and the lettering are so slim as well, and it's just wow. I really like this. Well done, James.
Thank you.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
All right. I'll show you one of mine now.
Yeah, go for it. I like the natty box it came in as well. This sort of I don't know what manufacturer it's for, but it's very natty.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, here you go. Check out the lugs on that. Speaking of Sumo.
Yeah. Thank you. Properly Art Deco here, even though this is what, 50s, 40s?
40s, I guess.
Yeah, 40s, but still very much in the Art Deco period with beautiful shaped lugs.
Yeah.
These numerals are spectacular. So they're
right.
So you've got a slightly two-tone dial and subdial, but the almost rose gold inlay for each numeral is something else. There's
the quality on the dial on these, I think is, you need to look at Patek Philippe and other brands like that to get anything on the same level.
I mean, we'll have to get
a Rolex wasn't even close to this.
I want to have a look under the microscope, because just the 8 and the 10 and the 12, I mean, all of those numerals are something else. There's a slight vertical brushing on the central bit, which I don't know whether it comes up on camera, but it looks spectacular. The hands have equally good finish on the hands. I mean, multiple different finishes on the hands.
Yeah, as how do you polish that? It's ridiculous.
And then again, this sort of
it's a big case as well.
It is for the time. I mean, even if you put it next to some of these other ones, I don't know if we can do that. It's tricky to see it really, but definitely big for the time. And the lugs sort of make give it more presence.
Watches at the moment, but
no, this is not Dive Watch 101.
No,
at the moment. Yeah, wow, good win. I mean, and what's the movement in this one? With the is it a subdial?
It's a 414.
414. Okay.
414. And you don't know the movement in yours, do you?
I think it's you said it probably a 414.
You didn't show me the movement. That was just a guess of it.
Was it a 458?
458.
Yeah, it was on the listing picture, but I haven't opened it up.
Am I allowed?
Yeah, of course. You're the person that's going to be doing it anyway. No.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, that's a 458, right? Oh wow, that's
beautiful. Fully decorated one as well.
I think I did well there.
I think you've done great. Yeah, this is the same movement as in your Navy Star that you're going to fix.
Ah, okay.
So if you bug your Navy Star, you can put parts from this.
Fine. So it's both a donor and a good watch.
I think this is too good to be a donor.
Lovely.
Very nice.
Good.
Well done.
Nice.
You want to see the movement in this?
Yes.
414?
Do it. And what's the difference?
The seller that sold me this, he actually gave me the Roma box, which I gave to you.
Oh, that's
It was very friendly of him, so I thought I'd extend the courtesy.
Yeah, pass it on. Oh, wow.
But you see, this is just a different level of... look at the beveled edges on the movement on the outside. Beveled edges in here, separate bridge.
How long must it... How many hours?
Look at the high polished beveled edge on the ratchet wheel and crown wheel. It's just...
It's another level.
Yeah.
And this, I love this, I know it seems strange, but this little...
Yeah, that's the lifted out
the lift case, on the spacer. Isn't that beautiful?
That's really
Even
nice.
That's been lovingly crafted.
That's amazing. You got anything else fun to show me?
Last one.
Okay.
I picked up this Helvetia, as we have discussed before.
I think you have a little funny video of me picking it up, and you were...
I was very excited.
You were excited and very proud you'd picked up an in-house watch.
In-house watch but Helvetia with a stainless case.
Yeah,
I thought the crown we can take care of.
The dial's beautiful.
Dial looks good. Crown looks like a diseased jelly baby, but that's fine.
You got a gold tension ring in there, so we get a proper silver one that would look better with the silver dial.
And I think it was about £50.
Yeah, which you can't go wrong.
Which I think was pretty good.
But what I did disagree with is that this is actually not in-house Helvetia movement.
Come on then, because I'm looking at this and I'm convinced. I
think it's a HSF 72, if I'm not mistaken. I will add it to the video here. But it is, it's one of the most robust movements you can get from this time period.
Okay.
In a highly decorative form, in a stainless steel case with a beautiful dial. Like, how can you go wrong with that?
I'm happy with that. I mean,
in terms of
everyone uses everyone else's movements at any one time. I just thought for £50, this is something that
no-brainer.
We can. It'll work forever and be part of the collection.
I'm not sure about the strap.
Strange bracelet, right?
Really strange bracelet. It's kind of cool though.
It's a bit weird. I don't know whether to.
It's just a bit too. I don't know if it feels.
I think that it might just be entirely broken.
I think it's entirely broken.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's something we can.
Gala flex. Gala almost no flakes left.
No.
Gala no flakes.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Well, I'll show you another 2 more, and then we'll be done.
So Well, just for everyone,
What do you think?
This is not like a week's worth. This is like many months' worth. We haven't seen each other for a while.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other for a while. This is what we've been excited about. What do you think of this one? Riverway, you know me and Riverway.
Absolutely. I think it's another, another incredible find, as always.
Look at the colour of the dial.
Chocolate dial, two-tone.
Is that aging, you think? Do you think that was a white dial before and it's turned brown, or is it just... it was supposed to be brown.
I've only ever seen them in grey and brown.
Yeah.
So I assume...
Maybe it was brown, yeah.
Maybe it was brown, but... Or cream, because sometimes they're cream, aren't they?
Yeah.
They can be cream or white.
But it's just a beautiful... I really think this is... I mean... Look at the lugs. Have you seen the lugs? So this Fixoflex strap is really bringing the watch down. I'm going to get it off.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a common theme, which is whenever you buy a watch, you have to throw the strap away.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that far with this one.
It's quite a common thing. I think that's completely normal.
This Fixoflex strap is literally letting the entire watch down.
Yeah, I think we should do a charity auction for all the quite disgusting straps that we've picked up over the past few years. I mean, these are all, these have all seen better days.
I hate when people fix
quite
non-flange spring bars on the things, but we've got to... Yeah, now have a look, just have a closer look at the lugs on that.
You
tell me that isn't one of the most beautiful 1940s lugs you've ever seen.
Wow.
Imagine if that was on a Patek Philippe, how people would be raving about this case.
This is going to clean up so well. Yeah. Get all that grot out of it. And what movement's this? Have you opened it up before? Or
it's probably caliber 59 or 77. I haven't opened it yet.
Okay.
You see the grot around the case.
Yeah, it's a typical fossilization, but crucially, I don't think it's got to the level where the steel has pitted or anything.
There's no rust on it. It's super good quality steel on this Riverway Sports. I don't think I've ever seen a pitted Riverway Sport case.
Well, sometimes the problem is sometimes you can get stainless. I mean, that Nevada over there, I mean, they were stainless steel, but...
That doesn't mean the mix is good.
There's stainless steel and then there's stainless steel.
Yeah, this is stainless. Riverway stainless steel cases. The Riverway Sport cases are superb.
Really good.
Now, this is the final pickup, my favourite pickup of this year. Okay. I'll give you the pleasure of unboxing it.
Is this just a case?
Yeah.
All right, let's open this up. Oh, wow. Oh, this is... Oh, yeah, you did send this one to me. Yeah, so this is a Navy Star.
Yeah.
In its original box?
In its original box.
This is the correct box for it?
With the original papers.
With the sharpest case I think I've ever seen on one. Is it the original strap? Maybe, or is it a period strap?
Period strap.
Oh, again, yeah, old familiar green is back. But
I think somebody's done a light polish on the case back at some point.
Yeah, but the case itself
is
super sharp and it has got all the sort of wear marks.
Sold new at Mac Michel.
Which is
in Lucerne.
Wow.
In Switzerland, July 16th, 1959.
Isn't that brilliant? And sign crown. I mean, all the things that as you've said a number of times.
Great.
Star is one of the best bargains out there at the moment in terms of a do everything watch.
They really know how to make a factory look like it's enormous, don't they? Yeah.
Was it enormous? Or is that actual size?
That's actual size, I guess.
That's what was big. Factory.
Yeah. That's size of the factory back in the day. But
huge.
Super cool.
Great. Well, I think
I like these old notes as well, where they really look like a banknote.
Yeah. Yeah, purple and blue.
Purple and blue. Looks like a...
What does it say about this? Is this the sort of shock resistance?
It's a Sumaflex, yeah. Sumaflex means protection.
Okay.
So you can't get sexual diseases by wearing this watch, and your fling won't get pregnant. There you go.
Kind of adventurous marketing in those times, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Good job.
So that's the
good find. Yep.
The interesting thing is, actually, I have a...
It's interesting.
I have another box.
Oh, a similar style.
Without the watch. So that just shows me what time period this one is, because that's actually got the... So
is that for a lady's watch, though?
It's for a lady's watch,
yeah. It's much thinner.
But, yeah, let's go and do something else than watch stuff. It's the weekend. I don't want to be in the workshop.
Good haul, though. This is sort of a 3 months worth of, or 4 months worth of
This is
stuff.
What you do when you have... a disease, you know, but it's cheaper than cocaine.
But it's cheaper than a dinner out each time.
Well, depends.
Yeah, but, you know.
Mostly, yeah.
Good. All right, well, we have enough to fix.
Yeah, all right. Well, thanks for coming by and enjoy your Roma.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really, really keen on it. So I'm going to wear this for the rest of the day. We're going to do some other things.
And you set the time and date on it?
Yeah, I haven't set the date. Does it have a quick set?
No, unfortunately not.
So
but you can just take it back and forth.
Oh, okay. So it's like a 9 o'clock one.
Yeah, 9 o'clock.
Okay, wonderful. All right. Well, thank you, Nick. Yeah.
All right. Until next time. Take care, James.
Cheers. Thank you.